Now, while this region often sees its best athletes move away to train elsewhere, in this week's Olympic Dreams, we meet the 2012 hopefuls who are coming to the northeast to train with one of the best long and triple jump coaches in the world. One of them is already an internet sensation, but please don't try what you're about to see at home.
The sweetest moment is when you catch that jump, because you feel like you're flying. And it feels just amazing. So that's why I work really hard every day to try and be, because I don't want to be a hopeful. I want to make it to the team. I want to make my country proud.
And that means training with the best. Peter Stanley at Gateshead Stadium, the man behind two of the top British jumpers in the world, Chris Tomlinson and Jonathan Edwards.
He was a major part of the reason that I won gold in Sydney. He's obviously got great technical knowledge, he works very hard to improve himself as a coach, but it's his enthusiasm and I think the belief that he instills in me about what I was able to do, which makes him, I think, an outstanding coach.
He's an absolutely fabulous athlete, obviously the best the world's ever seen, and I actually learned an awful lot off him. So it was almost the athlete teaching the coach, and a lot of the balance of the partnership, I would say. I met Chris when he was 14. And he was a fantastic athlete, absolutely super talented jumper. And yeah, probably my most enjoyable time as a coach was with Chris, for a duration of time.
I was studying out in the States, and I graduated just last May. I knew I wanted to come home and train, and I had a few options. Obviously Pete was my top pick. I
could have quite easily fallen out of the sports, but Peter was there to support me and get me back in and getting me motivated again, because I was prepared to hand my spikes up, so I see him as my second dad.
While many of the region's top athletes have to move away to train, Peter's presence here is ensuring that long and triple jumpers are moving to the northeast, even if their home's on the doorstep of Olympic Park.
I'm from East London, I'm from Hackney, and where the Olympics is just, when I wake up in the morning, I used to see where it is. And it's not only coming to my back garden, I'm in a peak time of my athletic career. So those things don't come around a lot. So it means absolutely everything. I've worked so hard, I've gone through so many injuries. My life's been tough, but I want it so badly.
Probably they're the most dynamic group I've ever coached. We've got 4 who have aspirations to become Olympians. We've got 2 others who are down from Scotland, who are both at the moment #1 in long jump and triple jump respectively. We've got aspirations to get to the Commonwealth Games in Glasgow. So the athletics world will not cease after the Olympics.
But while jumping over minis is fun, for JJ and the others, the dream is London. And Peter would love to be there with them.
It would be fantastic. Showing a little bit of ego, I've been involved with at least one athlete at the last 4 Olympics, so I'd like to keep that going.
We've just been sitting.
So round 1 of the men's long jump competition. JJ Jegede, the UK indoor champion from last week's trials, on the runway. Oh, and that's impressive. Out towards the 8-meter mark. And that's exactly what he produced last week in Sheffield, 7 meters 96. To get close to that magical 8-meter mark, that appears to be a similar type of distance and should well give him the lead in the early stages of this long jump competition. Plenty of room to give away on the board. So the leading mark at the moment, 7 meters 77. This jump from Jegede should challenge it. Indeed it did, 7 meters 86, who can confirm that for you. He takes the lead in round 1. But there is Holly Bleasdale preparing to end
qualifiers.
So JJ Jegede psyching himself up for this round 2 effort. Saw his round 1 mark bettered by just 3 centimeters by South Africa's Godfrey Mokoena. How will this young athlete respond to the gauntlet that is being thrown down by the South African? 26 years old now, Jegede has a full winter of training behind him for the first time ever. Oh, and he's gone beyond the 8-meter mark. Now, will we get the white flag? Because he likes that. White flag confirmation for Jegede. And he has entered brand new territory indoors, beyond 8 meters for the first time on the indoor circuit, and will just await confirmation. And if it is confirmed, then that will be the leading mark for him. Again, still fair amount to spare on the board. And even though he's the UK champion, his place not yet confirmed for the World Indoors in Turkey, because the standard is a challenging 8 meters 15. But a double bicep flex in recognition of his personal best, 8 meters 4, beyond 8 meters for JJ Jagade. Fantastic jump.